We talk about the game first. How difficult was it out there during the height of that fog?
Yeah, that was brutal. I've never seen anything like that. So, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I've really never been a part of anything like that. It was reminiscent of when I was like a kid playing it, like playing rec ball, soccer, and stuff like that.
Could you see the batter and at its height? Could you see the ball going up or out or hit the bat?
You could yes, ball hitting the bat, not so much. That Masyn ball that I caught was probably like the best part of that inning in terms of visibility. But then I feel like Fermin hit that inning, and we were all kind of looking at each other like, let's just talk and be loud. Like, we'll see what happens. So
the one where you kind of like
the Masyn Winn ball, yeah.
Because Craig had mentioned the corner outfielders, they could not see that.
Well, even one of their guys, like a ball went up, and one of their guys thought it was hit to him, and it was on the other side of the field. So, like, I think that tells you all you need to know.
Was that the first inning where you could really talk about the fog, or was it earlier than that, fourth, fifth inning?
No, it was earlier. There was a couple different times where I think like it rolled in and rolled out periodically, and a couple innings were obviously worse than the others, but yeah, that was interesting. That was really interesting.
Quite an accomplishment being an All-Star again, especially where you came from the beginning of this year.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, nice to get the nod from the baseball world. I think that's. I mean, having the fan vote get me in last year is obviously special. Just felt like I was able to reach the baseball world as a whole, but I think when it's internal like this, knowing how hard this game is and how hard a lot of guys are, working on a daily basis, I think that means a lot to me. Just because, first and foremost, I want their respect as much as I want to go and compete and beat everybody. I think, the flip side of that is well, I guess like the best compliment you can get as a baseball player is someone in the other uniforms respect. So, it means a lot, really. I mean, I don't want to compare it this year to last year, but it really means a lot coming from this stage of the voting.
There's a video of Craig announcing that you were an All-Star. What was it like to have that moment and share that with the rest of the guys in here?
Man, I wish that part was more like last year, and we had a couple more guys to enjoy that with. But yeah, it was nice, short and sweet, and I think like the focus never left, tonight, and then an important in-division series with Cincy coming up, and yeah, it's all I'll ever need from that kind of moment. I don't need anything more than that. It was great.
And what did you learn, from being around the best of the best last year? And what are you looking forward to, seeing to them, again this time?
I feel like that couple of days goes by so fast. I don't know if I feel like I saw a lot more pitchers probably holding the baseballs and talking about shapes and stuff like that. I really just enjoy getting to sit with, I remember like Schwarbs and Kyle Stowers, just the lunch tables, and I've told this story before, but I got to hear Schwarbs reminisce on his time here and talk about how much he loved it and how special it was when they were obviously in that team's prime. But just like simple stuff like getting to tell Clayton Kershaw I appreciate, what he's done for the game and me growing up, getting to watch him up close and stuff like that. Like this year's Sale's 10th, so that's special. Bryce and Schwarber's getting to, do the thing in Philly. That's what I look forward to most. I don't know if I'm going to go there looking for all that many tips. I think, I love where I'm at right now, and you know, if anything, I'll probably whoever's, you know, Otto Lopez, I'm actually really interested to talk to. I just want to hear how you hit 330 in a league with this kind of pitching. So yeah, just all the fun stuff, like nerdy baseball stuff that doesn't really have anything to do with like mechanics and all that crap. So yeah.
I think it was a week or so ago you talked about your increased walk rate, you know, as a part of being a leadoff hitter. Are there other aspects of your game? Do you think much about like where you want to take your game next from here?
No, I think what I love about this sport is that I kind of continue to find out what I'm capable of, and I also don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Like, you know, I think the work that I'm doing right now physically, in terms of the routine in the cage and in the weight room, has been something that I want to hold on to, and if anything, that's something I'm kind of more aware of, like the progression of how that goes, where I know I'm going to have to feel certain things out again in the box, and so I'm excited to see where my game can go. But I think like where I'm at right now, the way that I'm able to get on base and the type of at bats that I'm having is just a great place to start. So man, I'm just I think I'm confident in my ability to keep this up, and I think that's really where I want to be. So.